What's up, guys? I'm back with another VOD review. Today I'm doing one of my SHIV games. He got buffed in the recent patch, so I've been trying to play a lot of SHIV now. He's my second most played character, so definitely a SHIV enjoyer. But I played him when he was I played him knife build really early on, like months ago, and then I played him melee SHIV when that was broken. And you can't really play him melee anymore. I mean, you can. He's just not nearly as good as he used to be. I played like a knife gun hybrid, and it was pretty good. But the main thing I'm going to be talking about in this replay is like what I did wrong, and like the level of not the level, like the thought process you want to go when you're playing with SHIV. And so laning phase, like I say in all my videos, you're trying to figure out what value the enemy has and deny it from them. And that right there is a huge piece of value for the Viscous, is the puddle punch. So I want to deny as many puddle punches and not get hit into their team as possible. And then I also want to not get slapped by the haze. Yep. So I miss a lot of knives in this replay, and so I'm just a little bit rusty on SHIV. Like, yeah, like you want to be like, it's a projectile. I'm using it like it's a hit scan when it's projectile. Yeah, like that's really bad for me. I still remember when I first started playing this game, like right when the NDA got lifted, the people thought Viscous was horrible, and he's like he's been S tier for a long time. His kit is just so good. But yeah, so one thing that we were trying to do in lane here is just get bridge control, especially when you have like a shotgun character and then a long range character. Having bridge control is really good, because I can shoot all the creeps and he can just shoot the enemies peeking to shoot their creeps. Yeah, like this guy was good with the puddle punches. And I'm guessing that he bought oh, he didn't. And the items, I bought extra recharge for another knife and then healing right. Pretty basic stuff. But yeah, SHIV is a very strong laner. He has good creep killing power, and he also has good poke with his knives, so he excels. He's also very good at like playing on by these stairs because he's so close range. I thought I was dead here, but I end up getting out. If they waited a little bit longer and both punched me, I think I would have died there. But then I get a restorative shot just for some more healing, and then I also got close quarters. And restorative shot's very good on shotgun characters because it's so easy to proc it. But you see how we're always trying to get this bridge control, and they're trying to take it back. It's a push. Laning is pushing and pulling. Like, someone's gonna be offensive with wave prio, and then someone's gonna be defensive with non-wave prio. And wave prio is like when you're pushing your wave into their tower. I'm just weak here. Like, I got my healing right canceled, so I have to wait like a minute, but yeah, oh my god, like if I hit that knife there, oh. He doesn't die, but he's very, very close to death. Yeah. And like I will use my dash most of the time just to get me out of a bad spot. And then I buy Enduring Spirit to get some Spirit Lifesteal. And so I come over to gank this pocket. One thing I've been trying to do a lot more is if I'm in a duo lane is just going, hey, I'm going to go gank the solo lane. And it's pretty good. Because I'm going to get a wave here with this guy. And then I'm also going to give this guy wave priority. And I'm going to shove onto his tower. And I'm just going to, we're both just going to hit his tower a little bit. We're going to get some good tower damage here. Yeah. And like you might not think that's huge tower damage, but that stuff adds up. And this Viscous rotates over. I told him to drop me on the pocket. But oh, that's why I missed. I double jumped. That was just bad execution by us. Then yeah, I just bloodlet. Oh. Speed back to my lane. So yeah, that was definitely not a good play. I had no idea he was fighting. I missed 2 knives. Like I missed so many knives. I've been in like when you're playing Shiv and you see minions are grouped up, just dash through them. It's very, very good damage. And like a lot of time in lane, you want to just shove the waves as mostly you just want to shove them as fast as possible, and like using abilities is the best way to do it. So I go to gank. I shove the wave, and so now we have wave priority. And when you have wave priority, you can gank. So I saw that Ivy's health was low, and so I come over to gank this guy. Like, and then this guy is just unfortunate. Like he just dove at the wrong time, and I was here. And so that's why when you have wave priority and you get to better elos, you need to be thinking about people rotating over, because that just went from him winning lane, like, oh, that was a good, he's going to kill that guy, probably take tower, into Ivy gets to go back, heal for free, and then come back, and then it's dead even. And then we lost nothing in my lane. And then I get a Decay. Decay is really good for Shiv because it gives you regen in lane, power, ability duration for your knife, and it also just helps you just keep your rage up. So like when you have max rage, all you have to do to keep it is just shoot one thing every, like, I think it's 6 or 7 seconds. But Shiv with max rage is so good. He starts hurting real bad when he has max rage. And then my I do 1 point for an extra charge, 1 point for the cooldown and dash, and then I'm gonna go all the way up in killing blow. I might rework it though. I think I might put more, like put 2 points in here. Maybe I'll put 5. I don't know. I might max the knife first. This was the first time I did this build, so like I'm still experimenting with how I want to play it. Oh, so many missed knives. But I'm just gonna throw my decay on that guy to keep my rage up.
Your fire will only burn brighter. Good luck.
K dash. This item is just good on every character, especially with the new patch. They buffed it and they added an upgrade to it. This item's crazy. You can pause and read it, but it basically gives range, duration, power, fire rate, ammo. It just gives everything. Very good item. And so like I've been looking to build K-Dash on like every character. And, like you can, just because it gives you so much mobility. You use 1 less stamina every time you dash. So we knew the Viscous was in the other lane, so we're just gonna hard shove and just hit the tower. I'm just gonna dive her here. Unlucky by her. Shiv is just an immortal character. And then my mistake here was I did not know there was a goo ball there. And so if I had gone like towards where the 7 just went, I probably would have survived.
Dynamo's missing. Wraith's missing. The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Pulse grenades out.
Alright, so now I was gonna go help the Ivy, but like I saw that she already has the tower and he's pushed into her. His wave's pushed into him, so there's not a lot I can do to help. I'll go catch his wave though. And I got the buff too.
There's no escaping me.
And yeah, so I just got casting buff, so I'm very strong, and like this guy just should not have taken a fight with me. He did afflict me though, which is like, it's so annoying. Affliction's so good.
Now go out there and impose your will.
And I'm just gonna, I think I have speed. I'm gonna do this camp and then probably go back to base. Or I am gonna go back to base, but Shiv can do camps very well too. Oh, I'm not gonna go back to base. Interesting. So what I did right there was I procced my K dash, so just so I can get the fire rate and do the camp faster. So this is really bad right here. If you look at my HP, like I'm not even half full, and I'm gonna go fight this Wraith. And I was just confident to do it because she was so weak. But I just get grabbed, and I think I still kill her actually. Oh my god, I do. Like, I should have probably died. Like, I should have died there. She was just so underfarmed that's why it's really important that you're looking at how much farm the enemy has, because if I didn't know she had 5k, I would have never tried to fight her. But unluckily for her, I looked and I saw she had 5k, and like that's just an easy kill. Like, I don't know, that's an interesting build for sure. Those are some items definitely. Yep, another missed knife. I'm gonna do this too. So we saw there were 3 on the other lane, so we were looking to put pressure onto this walker because it's only a haze here, and we end up just backing away just because the viscous rotated in, and they were kind of pushing our team off the other walker. So and so I see we have urn here. I'm gonna go push up this wave. And so if they don't have a zip line to get to the urn, it's very hard for them to contest it. And then we just push this walker. And then sometimes you just want to face tank the Hazel. Like, when it's early Hazel, she's very weak. So you can kind of just face tank it. Especially as Shiv, because you have the killing blow that once she's weak enough, you can just kill her. And so then I've maxed my killing blow, and I'm going to go, and then I put some more damage in my slice and dice. And I'm going to max the slice and dice. So the dash is very good, and it scales well with Spirit. And it just allows you to do camps a lot faster. Especially when you're max rage, you can do camps so fast. So I have 5k here. I was thinking about getting an escalating, which if you didn't know is this item, which is very good for knife shiv. It just lowers your spirit. It lowers their spirit resist, and it amps their spirit damage. But I went for Berserker, and then a Soul Shredder, and then also a Cold Front. So I I've been against rushing 6Ks and more just been buying a bunch of whatchamacallits, core items for the build. Like all 3 of those items I bought are going to provide me a lot of value. And so I'm much happier to spread out my kit rather than just overload my knives. So I thought the Vindicta was up here, so I'm looking to fight her, but she wasn't up there. So we're up a lot here. Like, the only way we can lose this game is by giving up towers for free. And like, we have 3 people in 1 lane. This is not ideal. Like, we're gonna give up that tower on the left for free. And so we're looking, if you see they have the urn, we're looking to contest this. So like, when you're ahead on Shiv, you're very, very, very strong. Like, you can take any 1v1, especially when you have rage. So I think they still had urn here. I don't know why it's not showing, because we're gonna fight urn. Yeah. And so that's just unfortunate. And then I get, this is a clutch Ivy save. She just flies me away. Ivy's so good. And like, this allows me to reset and then also come back to the fight. And also 5K. I should definitely buy something. I think I'm going to save for a 6K there. I think I might get Frenzy or something. I was thinking about going to where Paradox is, but I ended up not, because I think he'll be able to take it anyway. And then I'm going to show up and try to get kills because I'm so strong. And I can also hit this Walker. In hindsight, I definitely should have helped the Paradox. He ended up having to back off. They had 2 people rotate, so... But I'm gonna rotate over right now. Like, our whole team should just, instead of rotating over, they all just decided to like fight. Like 10 times out of 10, the better play there is just to push the other Walker immediately. Ivy comes though, Kelvin comes. Some of them eventually leave the fight, but I don't know what I'm. Oh, I'm looking to kill the pocket here. I'm gonna buy, I think, yeah. Oh, so I bought my Leech. I bought Leech. Leech is extremely good on Shiv because he does a lot of spirit and bullet damage. So Shiv's a tank, so you kind of, the earlier you, like, a power spike on Shiv is just not dying. Like, you're gonna win a battle of attrition 9 times out of 10. So it's very good to have tankiness. But yeah, I was a fan of this build. It was the first time I had played it, and I liked it. Because the melee Shiv build was very good, but it was very, it was very good, but it fell off. When he got nerfed, it wasn't nearly as good. And so, I was, like, technically dead because of Shiv's bloodletting, and so I used my healing right. A really good item on Shiv is Restorative Locket, because it gives you on-demand health, which a lot of times on Shiv you need. That Wraith's just pressing ultimate button for no reason. Like, and so we were talking about getting out here, but I don't think we definitely should not have gotten out. We're very strong, and so we just need to kill people. Yeah. Like, when you're ahead, you just want to force them to fight you. Like, I almost thought about going in there, but I ended up not. And I just bloodlet. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's Shiv for you. And so we ended up backing out. We probably could have stay. Just we had 2 people with low HP, and like the only way we lose this lead is by dying. Like we get wiped. So we just leave, and then we have a lot of farm on the map, so we're gonna do all of our farm. Oh wait, let's go back to me. And so I bought a Torment Pulse. This is just a good item on any character that you have to be like up in their face, like Abrams, Moan Krill, Shiv. Very high value item. I could have gotten it a lot earlier, but I just did not. And so our biggest advantage here isn't that we're up money, it's that we have a flex spot advantage. Like these people have to start selling items. And like I'm just running them down here. Like I can just sit in that and not die. It's kind of crazy. I should have died here 100%. But that's what Leech, like if you see Leech, it healed me so much. That's the power of Leech. And that's why it's such a, if you get that item early, like, oh my god, so good. And so now we just win off this. We kill 3, like we just walk in their base and win. Because we dropped their patron. I'm just trying to heal up as much as possible because like my leech will heal me up when I start hitting the patron, but I want to be as healthy as possible. Yeah, leech is crazy. I just went from like no HP to full. Yeah, so that's a little bit about how you play the new Shiv. If you have any like intricate questions or like stuff you want to ask me, I respond to every comment. There aren't a lot, so I read all of them. Let me know. I can show the build too. But yeah, so that was just how I play this is the build I used. It's kind of like a hybrid. I definitely want to try this item in it. I think this item is extremely good. But I just ended up never buying it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff.